Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 24 of my Rags to Riches Snowy Escape Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And they're back home. I changed them all into cold weather clothes, though it was initially with the idea that they were going to be inside, and they tend to want to wear them, so they're kind of sort of indoorsy looking cold weather clothes. But I realized that Finnegan needs to go sledding 3 times, so I thought I would have him do that. He can actually try doing that at home because we have one. We don't need to go to the onsen. They soak for a long time in a hot spring. So we're going to have him go sledding. We'll just do it continuously and see if that will count like the 3 times. Now, I also have Alice trying to head up to do some skiing because she needs to complete a high intensity skiing, though maybe she was there and came back down. I don't remember. So she's kind of close. So we will try this and have her go skiing on an expert. Well, she has to skiing or snowboarding. So we're actually just going to go. Okay, let me pause and see where her skiing is. Her skiing is 6. We'll have her do snowboarding, high intensity. We'll just do continuously until she gets it. So we'll do that. And, of course, Celeste we'll put her back over onto the same one, but she still needs to get injured. And unfortunately, it's not a blizzard, so someone had suggested doing rock climbing during, like, bad weather, and then that would help. And she might go out all right because of the fact that I got her the Storm Chaser trait. Whether that works with the weather up here in this district, I don't know. So let's try and go actually here and have her go skiing continuously, high intensity, in hopes that she'll injure herself. But not too badly. Oh, actually, I forgot. I had her working on a track. Right, because we're going to burn that track. And I'm just curious, can she release it? She can, but we'll worry about that when she comes back. And someone has a painting to sell. She does. We'll do that also when we come back. So if you're sad, too old for this sort of thing, from poor sledding performance. You've got twice, and are you still sledding? You are sledding. So we just need to get you to do that one more time. I can't remember if he needs to be injured or not. But once we finish this sledding, we'll have him. I was going to check his needs. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother trying for the hot spring because they have to go to school at 8 and it takes a long time, and I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's going to be enough time. So let's see. There. Did you get it? Okay, you don't need to sled anymore. You're done. And I see that we have a sad Kiyoshi. What a biff from having an imperfect snowboarding run. Well, Kiyoshi just isn't that tricky, unfortunately. Maybe he should stick to snowboarding video games. And then he has have a cry. So now he has to actually ski, snowboard, or rock climb for 3 hours. And he has to get to level 3 of rock climbing and complete a hiking trail and encounter a Kadoma or forest spirit. Where are you? You're here. Oh, look how sad you look. You don't need to do any more. You don't need to do the bunny slope anymore. And you had a bad run anyways. You don't need to do any more sledding. So maybe, Finnegan, why don't you come here and rally the troops. There. We'll try this. So this is one of the outfits that I have given Kiyoshi that he doesn't come with. His cold weather outfit is just like a full-on snowing, being outside in the snow cold weather outfit. But the top is with Snowy Escape. So let's check. How are your needs? Because you were the one who needed. Maybe we'll try one more time because you need a little bit more. Club gatherings, rally the troops. And then why don't we... I don't know how much fun the hiking is, so I think we'll skip that for now. And what is this? Oh, someone was doing a snowpal. We're not going to do that. We're going to try and see if we can get this actively skiing. And from what I've heard, that's just for 3 hours. It's not like continuous. That's what I've heard. I didn't realize, but that's what it is. So we're going to snowboard continuously. We will do medium. We'll just do medium for him. And Finnegan, we're not doing this with you right now. We're going to put you and see where you are on the athletic aspiration, this one. So we need to still endure an injury from skiing, snowboarding, or rock climbing, and perform high intensity skiing or snowboarding on an intermediate or expert slope. So your snowboarding is 8 and your skiing is 9. But your rock climbing is 7. Let's try doing... Let's see which is which higher. Skiing is higher. We're going to do snowboarding, continuously high intensity. Plus we can get, if we get to level 10, then we can get him to do some snowboarding videos also. So Celeste got to level 9 of the skiing. And she's not hurt herself. And she's very confident. I don't know if that this adrenaline seeker lifestyle helps us with this, because I kind of wonder. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oops, that was quite the... Are you going to land that? I should probably be following you this way. There we go. He landed right where they're both on the same one. So he's now level 9 of snowboarding. Are you going to be able to get out of this? Or are you kind of stuck together? Because you're both in the same place. Okay, looks like you got unstuck. Good. And you're still sad. That was quite the flop there, Finnegan. And she got to level 10. She's got to level 10. And she's still not injured herself. And we need to wait for really bad weather, like I had seen suggested, and have her go on like the low wall here, because then they might fall because it's slippery, because it's icy. Like icy conditions is what we kind of need. We'll let her keep doing that. And Alice, I guess she's still not done this complete high intensity skiing or snowboarding on an expert slope, or rock climbing during inclement weather. It doesn't actually have to be inclement weather for the first part. It's just for the rock climbing itself. So you're still sad. Oh. And you're trying to work on this actively ski. But anyway, so they're just kind of doing their thing. I suppose we could try and keep an eye on Finnegan, because he'll be the quickest, because he's the one with the broom. And then they are going to have to go to school soon, so they're probably not going to have a lot of time to get through this. So it'd be nice if he could get this. And what are you sad? Was that from the poor sledding performance? And they're both there at the same time, again. So you're waiting in line. So we'll watch Finnegan. I was going to watch him, except for that he's not. Where are you, Celeste? Are you going up? That must be what it is. So he's got to level 7, has Kiyoshi. I'm thinking, yep, there we go. So she was in, I guess, teleporting up through the, so she's right, because I had her skiing, because at the time, she hadn't maxed her skiing. And now, she has... She's got like these light up skis. There we go. There. I don't know that she's going to injure herself. I don't know. Especially because she's like very confident and all this stuff. I think we need to have you go home. And I would have liked you to have finished that. And then you know what? Why don't you go home? And then we can rally the troops with the two of them. Of course, he's like... There he is. Home. He gets here first. Well, why don't we give a big treat to Gracie and talk to. And we're waiting there. She's home too, so we can rally the troops. Clubs, club gatherings, rally the troops. And you know what? You should just come home. You should stop what you're doing so that you actually go to school. Because it's school. They have school. They have to go to school today. And then when they are finished with school, I was going to have Celeste do her things, like her daily tasks. But I mean, she already has a check mark. So anyway, she doesn't have time to do it. She's going to school because we need to get her to grade A. They need to be grade A and have like positive, keep their things positive. In Kyoshi's case, he's got a lot of work to do because he's got to get them positive. And he does have a few manners. He's worked a little bit on his responsibility and his emotional control. And yes, he needs to do some volunteering. So they're going to go off to school, and I will be back when they're back. If there's some pop-ups, I will show that too. So we got a pop-up for Finnegan. He can either cola a cram for a big test coming up, or he can do a light activity. We're going to do cola and cram and see how it goes. Oh, he lost performance. Not so good. So I'll be back if we have any pop-ups, other pop-ups, or at the end of the day. Oh, well, we got some money, and we got this knowing your scholarships pop-up. So, and we got this pop-up. Kyoshi is great. I guess that's because we had asked about him, and it's sort of delayed. I don't really know. And we got our bills too, so we'll have to pay that when they get back. Okay, so they're home. We have a pop-up asking about inviting over his sister or classmate, so we'll say okay. And we got $14.60 from the drink coming back, and that actually reminds me, let's come here and ship on Plopsy and also release that track. And they are in their costumes. So let's take a look. There's their costumes. Oh, well, for some reason, Finnegan is not in his school uniform, and either is Penelope. But Finnegan needs to try and scrubberoo himself. I see he is filthy. So we're going to see whether we have any luck with that. She's shipping off her thing, but they wear different colors. There. And why don't we have you? You're playful. You need to have a shower. We'll worry about that in a minute. Put you on the friend of the world aspiration, and you can introduce yourself to, and that helps you with your sociability and your manners, more to the point. And why don't you, I'm pretty sure you've already done that, but we'll worry about the cheerful introduction. And then we are going to scrubberoo yourself. Oh, and we need to take the cat at some point to be fixed. Because I did not. I find that even though you might fix them and create a sim, they don't come that way. Oh no, you're not doing very well, my dear. That's the second time you failed that. So why don't you come over here and you can sing in the shower. You can go sing in the shower. Did you become friends? Yes, you did. And you are off to your activity. You're a bit hungry. Finnegan is playful. We're going to actually have him come here and rally the troops. And enthuse about magic. And how about you? Alice, you're showering. Finnegan, you need to have a shower. So you're going to come here. Take a shower. Yeah, just take a shower. And Finnegan already was an A student. Oh, someone's cleaned up. Was that Patchy? Oh, Patchy's here. You probably can't do any watering because Patchy looked after it all. He did it all. So why don't you, Finnegan, come and harvest the sage, and you can harvest the apples and the cherries. You want to open a present? Well, at some point you can, but not right now. Oh, you're dazed. Oh, from school. Oh, from the cola and cram event. Okay, that's fine. You need to work on your we're gonna sell all with the rest when you're finished. And you should come out here and collect that and then send it again. Oh, Alice has learned that Penelope is creative and a music lover. And Alice should probably come in and interact with the cat. Pay attention to the cat. So we're going to put her back onto, not back onto, and give her a big treat. Of course, she's having a shower too. Because she failed with her magic. That's not acceptable, Alice, to fail. Not a good. So, what are you doing? You're building a snow pal. Yeah, well, that's not very helpful. So you're going to come in here and pay the bills, which were $11.73, and then you may as well submit. That one's a masterpiece. You got a lot of money on the other one, which was only excellent. So we shall see. So you still need to perform high-intensity skiing or snowboarding on this slope. But I think we need to have him and Celeste interact with each other when she comes back. Oh, look, Yoshi got to level 4 of gardening. And we got 40, and she still didn't get... Oh, the money is from selling the plant. She didn't get her thing. Okay, well, I'm going to take it day by day to see whether or not I'm going to keep her in here. For now, we'll keep her in here. Scrubberoo. There we go. They need their A's anyways. Oh, look, she leveled up. Yay. Yay for that. So let's stick her on to the... Well, she's probably not going to get very far on these because we need to go to Magic HQ. So she's got a handful of points, but we haven't traveled to Magic HQ, so she hasn't got that. So why don't you find the cat and try and do those 2 more friendly interactions. Wherever the cat has gone, there's the cat. Just there. No, we can't go. Talk to. We're not going there. So she's gonna get her broom. Yay for that. I'm really happy. That'll be very handy to have that broom and get to know. I mean, I suppose we could do a vacation day and make sure that she's back to go. But like I said, the thing is that I want them all to get to A before we do any vacationing, regardless. So right now, it doesn't really matter. Except for Finnegan, none of them are A students. So Finnegan's the only one who doesn't actually need to do anything really for his school. But I wanted them to interact with each other. Why don't we come here and friendly give juice fizzing tips? We'll see how that's... Do your homework later. Kiyoshi, you need to do your homework. You need to get responsible, and you need to go from a C to an A student, obviously, and you need to earn some more scout badges. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work. So we're going to, and that would have given them a big hit because of our we'll chat about Rad Slope. He's embarrassed. Knowledge fizzled out from socialization. Yeah, I knew that was a bit dangerous. But I thought I would try it anyways, in case she learned some juice fizzing skill. Did you introduce yourself? A cheerful introduction. Oh, you need some fun. We need a radio in here. We need a radio in this room. I think I'll quickly buy a radio. They have enough money. It's fine. There they have their radio. So you can listen. Turn on blues and then listen to blues. There you go. That should help you hopefully a little bit with your fun. And why don't you... Because we need to eat with chopsticks anyways, so we may as well cook some food, and we may as well have her try and make another excellent meal. So we'll cook. She's level 9 already. Good. Yay for that. So we will cook some... We're not going to use fresh ingredients. We'll make some chicken stir fry. There we go. We'll make a family serving. And I think he's doing his homework. Good. Did you get a project to come home with you? So that you did. So you could probably work on that. Honestly, they all, except for Finnegan, should work on these school projects. But we will let them eat first. Though he's not actually very hungry, so he can come here and start working carefully. And what's your phone call about? Oh, sure. Hopefully we can keep doing it. Well, I think we just submitted something, so we can't do that yet. I still need to put something on this counter. Maybe I'll put a teapot there so that they don't come in here, because I don't like them coming in here. I mean, there's this whole big kitchen I gave them to cook, and they come here. They're a little bit silly. What are you doing? You're building a snow pal. You like that. Well, you know what? You can do that right now because you're waiting for Jasmine to finish the food. And Celeste, oh, you're having fun. And you can rest. And what are you doing here? Like, I know who you are. You're like a relative from my foster child challenge family. When I put them in the world, I gave them like family and everything, so they're still all around in the world. That's who they are. Who she is. She's part of that. Yeah, I'll let her just stay here. Whose homework was that? Was that Finnegan's homework? Yes, because he has no homework in his inventory, so we'll stick that there. And she's reached level 10. Oh, and she has a painting that someone wants to buy. And he's still embarrassed from that, sharing that fizzing tips. And did that really, is their relationship? They did make a recovery of their relationship, so good. So we are going to ship on Plopsy. See, I don't mind them putting the food here. That's the reason I kind of have it there. So there's somewhere, but I guess it's not that big of a deal that they come in here to do the prep work. But just not really necessary. And you know what? Let's find our little Simmy figures, because we are trying to collect them. And maybe, I don't know where hers are. Because I know we had collected some and I had purposely kept them because I wanted us to like collect the Simmies. And I thought this is like a spot we can put them on right here. Okay. I think someone needs to lecture the cat. Finnegan, why don't you do it? Because you're still have one more misbehavior to train out. So let's see. Lecture about jumping on counters. And then you can come grab a serving. And we will leave you on that in case you get that successful. And then we'll put you over to eat with chopsticks. Okay, I think you're hungry. Are you hungry? You're not a lot hungry, but you can eat that chicken. Oh, the cat did not like that. The cat. That took a real, what's wrong? I guess we'll take this. A really big hit to the relationship. But that's because of the house. You get boosts, but it also works the other way where they will dislike each other more. Like when there's negative interactions, it like just tanks their relationship. Is that a litter box? Is that needing to go use the litter box? Oh, she's angry. Okay. Well, we can't do much about that. Oh, so he should be eating that. And I think you were hungry. Oh, you're actually on that part too. So you can grab a serving. What are you doing? Building a snow pal. That's the downside of being here. So hopefully he's got that eat food with chopsticks. So that's good. So we made a teeny bit of we made a little bit of progress with their aspirations, but we didn't get any progress with their grades. But hopefully if they work on their projects and stuff, that will help them a little bit, because we need them all to be A students, of course. And I want Kiyoshi to get his character values worked on, as well as getting that all the scout badges before he can age up. But we might be able to age some. They don't necessarily have to age up all at the same time, but we can't. It's too soon to start aging them up. I would like, at a minimum, Celeste and Finnegan to already have like some type of relationship before either of them ages up. So that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.